have absolutely snapped on us with icon picks, hero picks, and some insane SBCs, but some of you don't even have the coins to do them, so I'm going to show you today how even on a low budget you can make millions of coins. Now, of course, make sure to remember the other way to make millions of coins is joining our Discord, and we are giving away an account upgrade. And what that means is for one of you, you're going to get hundreds of pounds worth of FIFA points on your account and also some trades. So make sure to join the free or premium Discord to be involved in that. Tomorrow, the official entry requirements will be released, but you will need to be in one of the Discords to require. And of course, the premium will get more tokens. And if you do want to buy some coins as usual, well, do you want the best team in FC 25? Yeah, baby! Do you want to be able to buy players like this or this and not be stuck with a team like this? Oh! Then you need to head over to skycoach.gg, select the amount of coins or which weekend league boost you'd like, make sure to pop in Pro Recall at checkout and enjoy your new team. But first of all, let's just talk about the basics and how easy it is for you guys with no coins to at least have 25 to 30,000 coins to start off. Now, if you've been to the channel before, you're going to understand this method and probably be able to do it without me running you through it. But for those of you who haven't, I'm obviously going to run through again. Now, first of all, we've got daily upgrades, bronze, silver, and gold. Now, this is actually the foundation of any method for me at the minute, whether it's SBC completion or getting coins from nothing. It's a very, very simple method that's very, very easy to just go and get 30k. Now, it doesn't involve the premium mixed league upgrade, but it will involve the marquee matchup. What you do is your daily bronze and silver. So 6 cards, you put in 6 commons and you get yourself 6 packs. Now, what you do is you take the rares from those packs and you begin to complete the Born, Legend, and Rising Star of every icon. So basically, we've got 8 icons at the minute. It means you've got a total of around 16,000 coins that you'll get back from these. The reason you'll get coins back is because you can put your untradeable bronze and silver rares in, and what you're going to get out of them is these 2 packs. Now, what's good about these packs is not only can you get informs, you can get promo cards, and any of the cards that are in these packs, if they're upgraded to anything, you can get that. So for example, if we had, I'm just trying to think of a common off the top of my head, but for last year, Cole Palmer, I think he was silver, you could get him in the silver pack, and people were getting his promo cards in the silver pack. So you had his Euros card, his team of the season. There was a ton of ridiculous cards. Now, once you've got your 16,000 coins from doing that, what you also want to do is get the daily gold upgrade completed, and then you want to complete the marquee matchups with the cards and the coins that you've got. Now, with the 16k that you've got from the icons, obviously you could just buy the marquee matchups, but because you've got the daily gold upgrade, you should also be able to use a lot of those players towards it as well. So you might spend maybe 6k of the coins that we've just made, so you have 10 left over. And what's good about the marquee matchups is you're basically guaranteed 25,000 coins from the SBC. Now, that's on the low end, so if you pretty much just get a bang average set of the sets, then you're going to get 25k. Every single week I do this every SBC, and every single week I walk away with a good profit. Now, sometimes I don't sell the cards, sometimes I keep them, sometimes they go in SBCs, but every single week I walk away with profit. Now, I've actually done these on an SBC filler, so basically I've got something on the companion app where it will just fill the SBCs for me. It makes it a lot easier to go ahead and get these completed if I'm in a rush or if I want to use the coins for them. But if you've got the players from the SBCs or the bits that we've done previously, that you can essentially get the SBC completely free, and then you've got all of that profit to be had. Now, it looks like Tyrone Mings is a little bit price locked right now. It might be because a lot of people are using him in these solutions, but we found one for 900 coins, and that's also what you want to do if you do have to buy any players, is make sure to snipe them. Now, as much as I'd like to show you how easy it is to profit off of this SBC, right now I've got so many packs that I can't actually open them. But if any of you don't believe it, I would happily send you a screenshot of any of the packs that I do get if I open them on the companion app, or you can go on to my other videos where I've opened them and I've always gained profit. Now, once you've done that, of course, we can head over to the transfer list, because you've then got the ability to go and do some trading. Now, first of all, guys, every time there's a marquee matchups, what comes with it is a price lock on some players. So obviously we've got this week the Arsenal and the Spurs team at the end. That's going to have the most effect on the market. Now, if we go for gold as a flat rate, if we go, I think it's probably going to be the commons that we're looking at. If we have a look at 350, there's nothing there, nothing at 450, nothing at 550, and they start coming in at 650 coins. Now, there's a couple options we have here. One, we can bid on them. So what we can do is we can go down to around 500 and we can bid on pages and pages and pages of these cards. Now, I love bidding these days. I'm a big bidding fan. Previously, in previous years, you wouldn't have even heard me talk about it. And, you know, similar to investing, I've got way more into those as the years have gone on, because I realize how valuable they are in foot. They are so much more likely to make you a ton of coins. Now, if we go, as you can see there, you know, on these lower ones, because it's so low and there's quite a lot of competition for these, it's one, hard to find, but apparently I'm so good at sniping that we can still get them. So we will list this one up for, how much is he going for? It's probably going to be a 650. Now, obviously EA tax on that is going to be 10% halved, so it'll be 65 halved, which would be I think 30 coins. So we'll make 70 coins a card like this. Now, that's not bad when you have no coins, but obviously we'd ideally like to get them at 500 and make a little bit more, but the problem is you can't find them. So what we can do is we can set this up to a max price of 500 coins, and then I can bid on every single card. So what you see here is a lot of these cards will only be on 300. Now what we'll do is in a couple minutes I'll come back round and see if any of these are looking like a win for us, see if there's bidding wars, and see where I can go to get a good win. Now obviously we've got to wait a couple minutes, so we'll try the other filter, which is obviously the Spurs one. I assume it's going to be a very similar pricing, possibly less because there are less valuable Spurs players. As you can see, Dragasans came up straight away. Is it the same price that we're looking at here? So it looks like maybe it is. Maybe that Dragasan would have been a good snipe. So it seems almost identical. Obviously there are more gold rare Spurs players at min price, so we're going to have to go realistically for 500 there, and we're going to hope that we get a snipe at 500. Once again, the bidding filter will work just as well. Now that is a marquee matchups based filter, so if you are looking at this outside of this marquee matchups week, please be aware that it is going to change. It might be not as relevant. Now this one here is going to be relevant all year round. It's based on our 84 and 85 rated cards. If we pop this to 3.2, you got Kirby, you got Toon, you got Katrina. So it's a nice little filter that we can build up from that initial one. We can check how much these are going for. They will have had a rise recently just due to the SBCs that are requiring 84s, 85s, and etc. You know, right now the SBCs basically require pretty much everything. So if there's any cards that you've got that you've invested in, you're probably making bank. I did inform you guys that there were a lot to buy in my investment videos, and if you haven't been checking them out, make sure to, because you will have been missing out if you didn't see those, because we will have made, I mean, if you followed the tips, an absolute killing. Now obviously, as you can see here, there was those ones at 2.5 that we've obviously missed. At 2.6, EA tax is going to be 130 coins. So actually, I'd need to go to here to make 170 per card. So that's not actually too bad. If we can pick one up, that's a decent price to be grabbing them for. Obviously, we've missed both of those. It seems like the market was kind of against me there, not really going at a lot of pace. You can see here, it's a little bit of a slow search. That does happen on some filters sometimes. It's not actually necessarily your console. It can actually be a filter. I've had it a few times where we change filters and then all of a sudden it's easier to snipe. So of course, when that does happen, it's worth just changing over. So for this one, we're going gold rare England Women's Premier League. You want to switch this over to Playstyle Plus, and then we're going to be looking at around a similar value. So for this one, we are looking very, very similar cards. You've got Toon there, you've got Greenwood there as well. So Toon and Greenwood, obviously a little bit of a change there. If you struggle with the first one, none are coming up, you can put filter in the Greenwood and hopefully it's a bit better. This one, we are keeping that Playstyles Plus on. We're going to go for Portugal, and we're going gold rare midfield. That first bit there, we're looking at quite a few cards at 5.2, so there's obviously a lot of demand under. 10% of 5.2 is 520, and EA tax on that is going to be 260. So if we go down to here, we make 40 coins a card, and here we make 140. But that is a banger. We got one straight away, 4.8. I think we could have got the 2 there, but I accidentally clicked the wrong button. So we'll list that straight away at 5.2. Have I done the maths wrong there? No, that is correct. So that's actually, oh my god. Oh, we've actually messed that up. That would have been a ridiculous snipe. So we're going to touch on one that we have looked at before. It's once again a Playstyles Plus on. We're looking at Italy, and we are looking at Serie A. We're going to go over to the club that isn't really a club anymore. As you can see, we've got Bastoni, you've got Barella. Obviously, you've got Barella and Bastoni special cards there and there. But realistically, we're just going to go for the gold rares on this one. You're both looking at around 11,000 coins. Now, after this one, we move on to, of course, some special cards. But that will be the end of the video. So make sure if you've enjoyed the video, if any of this has helped you, to drop a like down below. Make sure you're sticking around so you can follow up with future content. Now, this is looking like realistically around 10,000 coins as like a bang on price for these guys. There's not too many at 10k. I think we could probably push 10,500 maybe. We can push 10,500 quite comfortably with these. So EA tax on that is going to be about 1,000 coins. We'll say near enough 1,000 coins. So if we go down to 9k for these ones, that's where you want to be sitting for a snipe. You're making about 500 coins per card that you pick up. Now, the next one we're going to go on to is going to be Numero Foot. It's about the only thing they're useful for is a filter. They're not very good cards in my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of the cards that we've been dealt with, these Numero Foot, but it is what it is. At least, you know, Kyle Walker today, a little bit of an improvement. I can feel that EA are trying to drain some of our cards and our teams so that we don't have as much when Team of the Year comes around. You know, Kyle Walker, for me, if I was a little bit, you know, a couple years ago, I would have been doing that, but I'm more clued up now. I know that we can't waste our time before Team of the Year. Now, the final filter that I will run through briefly, guys, because I've got my dinner in the oven, is going to be goalkeeper numero foot. It's a simple one, but they literally have a ton of goalkeepers. It makes it very, very easy to filter it down. You've got Romero there, you've got Endler there. Obviously, Allison is way, way above in terms of pricing. If you go up to 100k, we can see Trap as well, so he's actually at around 30. So very, very easy to get a little filter of these going. What's good about these is no one's really interested in the cards, so you're sniping them based on just, you know, they are priced at whatever on FootBin or FootGG. People will be picking them up for that price, or they'll be aiming to, so you can just go for a snipe under. Not many people are going for these because of rating. Not many people are going for these because they're good cards. It's just the amount that the card goes for. So hopefully we can walk away with some good snipes. I would imagine you can get some at 20k here, like the Vitinha snipe that we got there that was ridiculous, you know, half the value that we were expecting to pay. Oh my god, oh, that literally was exactly what I said. But I cannot deal with the pain of missing these snipes again, so make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you tomorrow.